How's it going, everyone? You alright? So, I wanted to do this video because I wanted to set the record straight a little bit here. I've seen a few comments about people saying about how can a fighter who's only had a couple of fights and he's lost one of them fight for the British title. Now, bearing in mind, bkfc and the bare knuckle fight game in general is not as big as professional boxing or professional MMA. It's getting big, but let's be honest, it's nowhere near as big. Especially as far as rankings goes and the fighters that are involved in it. So, therefore, it doesn't take you long to earn a shot at a title in bare knuckle boxing, professional bare knuckle boxing. So, saying that, when the announcer announced my fight record and my height, weight, and all that sort of shit, they announced that I'm 2 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw. So that's 4 fights. That's 4 fights. Now, 5 fights on record. But they always forget the 2 fights I had on another show. That obviously it wasn't as big as BKB or the BKFC, but I've had another 2 bare knuckle fights. So all in all, I've had 7 bare knuckle fights. So for people saying I've only had a couple of fights and I've lost one of them, do your research a little bit, because I've had more than that. I've had 7 professional bare knuckle fights. And people saying that it's shame that you can only have a couple of fights and fight for a title. What about the fighters that have got a bit of a following, or they've been in the UFC or something before, are coming straight over to the BKFC and fighting for a world title in their first fight? Like, yeah, I agree with that. That can be a bit iffy, but asking for a British title with 7 fights into my bare knuckle career ain't a big ask, believe it or not. Might seem like it because a lot of people know about professional boxing and this, that, and the other. But in the world of bare knuckle, having 7 fights is quite a good amount of fights to have before you fight for a title. Now, I probably won't be fighting for a title in my next fight. I'll probably have another fight before something like that comes along. Even though I would like to fight for a title in my next fight, but realistically, the chances of it happening, who knows? It's not down to me at the end of the day, is it? But I know that I'm fighting again in July for the BKFC, and then I should be having another fight again in either October or November. So who knows? I could finish the year up with a British title around my waist. I could not. It all depends. But don't hurt to ask. Don't hurt to ask. It don't hurt to call people out. As people say, you've got to say what you want. You've got to open your mouth up a little bit. That's how the fight game is. You've got to talk. As much as I don't like it, but these things have to be done. You want something, you've got to ask for it. Otherwise, you might not ever get it. So, yeah. Anyway, I just thought I'd put that out there. But anyway, I hope everyone is all good. I'm back in the gym already. I went to Sambo last night. I went boxing this morning. Got Sambo again tomorrow night. Yeah, just back in the gym now. That's it. No, getting the weight down even more. I know a lot of people have been saying that about losing more weight and whatnot. I was well ahead of you way before you even mentioned it. I've got a plan and I'm sticking to it. It's working. I've got where I want my weight set, where I want it to be by the time I'm fighting again, and it'll be there. So, yeah. But anyway, I hope you're all good, and I'll speak to you all very soon.